Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another engaging dive into the extraordinary capabilities of human beings. Today, we're exploring feats of endurance so profound, so extreme, they will not only boggle your mind, but also inspire you to push the boundaries of what you thought was possible. We often hear stories that seem to edge on the fictional, tales of individuals who, when faced with the extremes of nature, the limits of their bodies, and the push of their wills, manage to accomplish the extraordinary. These are the narratives that reassure us of the incredible potential of human endurance. So, let's embark on this inspirational journey together. And don't forget, if you enjoy content like this and crave for more explorations into human capability, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join our community of curiosity. We'll start our journey with one of the most remarkable endurance runners known to humankind, the legendary figure of Phidippides, an ancient Greek herald. This historical messenger is often credited with running from the Battle of Marathon to Athens to announce the Greek victory over Persia. The distance? Well, it's approximately 26.2 miles. Yes, you guessed it right. This legendary run inspired the marathon, a race that has become a global phenomenon, putting runners' endurance to the ultimate test. The modern-day marathon not only honors this ancient feat, but pushes individuals from across the globe to test their physical and mental limits in ways they never thought possible. But human endurance isn't just about physical stamina. It's about unwavering mental strength as well. Take, for example, the mind-boggling feat accomplished by Mauro Prosperi, an Italian police officer and pentathlete who in 1994 lost his way during the Marathon des Sables, a 6-day, 251-kilometer ultramarathon through the Sahara Desert. Instead of succumbing to despair, Prosperi channeled his survival instincts and endured the harshest conditions imaginable. For 9 days, he subsisted on urine for hydration and bats for nourishment while sheltering in an abandoned shrine. His will to live, his mental endurance, carried him through until he was finally found, a staggering 200 kilometers off course, but alive. Let's pause for a moment to really let sink in the formidable strength of the human spirit that examples like Mauro's illustrate. It's stories like these that push us to wonder, what would we do in the face of such adversity? How would our endurance measure up? I'm curious to hear your thoughts on this and whether you've ever faced a challenge that tested your endurance to the limit. Feel free to share your experiences in the comments below. I'd love to read them and foster a community where we can all draw inspiration from each other's tales of resilience. Moving on, we witness the awe-inspiring journeys not just on land, but in water as well. The tale of Benoit Leconte swimming across the Atlantic Ocean in 1998 is one such narrative. This daring feat covered a distance of about 3,700 miles and took an exhausting 73 days to complete. He didn't just swim for survival, but he also swam with a purpose: to raise awareness for cancer research in honor of his father. His body swam through the vast, unpredictable ocean, but his heart swam for a cause much larger than the physical challenges he faced. This marriage of physical exertion and emotional dedication represents the epitome of human endurance. And speaking of swimming, did you know that the longest swim ever recorded is almost unfathomable in its distance? We're talking about Veljko Rogosic, a Croatian long-distance swimmer, who in 2006 swam a staggering 140 miles in the Adriatic Sea. His swim took over 50 hours. Yes, that's more than 2 full days in the open water. It's almost hard to comprehend staying awake for that long, let alone swimming in the open sea. Before we dive deeper into another awe-inspiring story. Let me take just a brief moment to encourage you to engage with this video. If you're finding these tales of endurance compelling, make sure to give us a like, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing to our channel for more explorations into the fascinating capabilities of humans and the world around us. Your support helps us to bring more in-depth content like this to you, and it is genuinely appreciated. Now, continuing with our exploration. As our journey into the extraordinary feats of human endurance continues, we transition into a domain that is often left in the shadows. Yet it is where endurance transcends beyond the physical and mental realms into the emotional and spiritual depths, the world of space exploration. Take the historic endurance of Valery Polyakov, a Russian cosmonaut who spent 437 days aboard the Mir space station from 1994 to 1995. His experience defied the very nature of human adaptation, living in zero gravity for over 14 months. Not only did he have to cope with the physical challenges of space, but the mental isolation and the detachment from all things familiar. Dr. Polyakov's mission was crucial in understanding the effects of prolonged weightlessness on the human body, directly contributing to preparing humans for even longer missions, perhaps to Mars or beyond. His accomplishment remains unparalleled and stands as a profound example of endurance at an interstellar level. But let's bring it back to Earth and look at another extraordinary tale of perseverance. The incredible endurance displayed in the realm of climbing. We behold the astonishing feat accomplished by Tommy Caldwell and Kevin Jorkson, who, in 2015, became the first to free climb the Dawn Wall of El Capitan in Yosemite National Park. The sheer 3,000-foot granite wall is one of the toughest climbs in the world. For 19 days, Caldwell and Jorkson endured physically grueling climbs and mentally taxing strategies, living on the vertical cliff face, suspended in the air. They faced cold nights and intense afternoons, all for the profound satisfaction of reaching the top through sheer grit and determination. Theirs is a story of physical endurance, matched with an indomitable mental spirit and a deep passion for the art of climbing. And what would a conversation about human endurance be without mentioning the realm of long-distance cycling? Here we must tip our hats to the phenomenal effort by Mark Beaumont, who in 2017 circumnavigated the globe on his bicycle in a record-breaking 78 days, 14 hours, and 40 minutes. Beaumont cycled an incredible 240 miles a day, pushing through extreme weather, fatigue, and the logistical challenges of a world trip. He powered through these trials with remarkable endurance, driven by the goal of shattering the world record. The preparation, the self-belief, and the sustained physical effort showcase just how much human beings are capable of when they commit to the challenge of endurance. As we delve into these tales of human endeavor, it's vital to remember that the essence of endurance often lies in the day-to-day struggles we overcome, which may not make headlines, but require just as much perseverance and character. Perhaps it's dealing with a chronic illness, working multiple jobs to sustain a family, or pursuing a dream that seems just out of reach. Endurance manifests in various forms, all worthy of admiration. Before we wrap up today's episode, I want to take a moment to encourage everyone listening to ponder the last time you pushed yourself beyond what you thought was possible. When was the last time you truly tested your limits, and how did it transform you? I'd love to hear your story, so please take a moment to drop a comment down below and share your personal endurance milestones. Your engagement means the world to us, and together we can continue to inspire and motivate one another. Thank you for joining me on this journey through some incredible feats of human endurance. As we come to a close, if you found any value in these remarkable stories, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on future content that could ignite your next adventure. Stay curious, stay motivated, and until next time, keep pushing your limits.